I went and saw the surgeon the other day, and he was very happy with how it's healed up. He said it's incredibly stable, which is really good news. There was some bad news though, and it was predictable news as far as the surgeon thought, and that was that my knee is really quite stiff. The range of motion is very restricted. It's really not going much past 20 degrees as far as straightness goes, and it's not bending much past 90 degrees. Well, that was the other day when he checked it out. Since, I have been working on it really hard, and I have actually increased my range of motion. It now goes another 5 degrees straighter, which I am really happy with, and the physio had a look today and was really quite impressed with that. Didn't think within a week I could actually straighten it a whole 5 degrees more. So I'm really happy with that. The other day I was thinking to myself, and I was thinking of my expectations of myself, and the fact that I am concerned with being at a particular point at a particular time. Like, say, I don't know, in 2 weeks I hope to be walking and I hope to be moving around a lot easier. But what I've really got to think of is I've really got to think of how I am right now and what I can do with myself now. And what I can do with myself now is rehab. And sure, my knee isn't functioning like a regular knee at the moment, so what am I going to do with myself? What can I do with myself? There are things I can get done that don't require the use of my legs. Wrestling isn't one of them. So I can't think of, okay, cool, when am I next wrestling? Can I be wrestling by February? Can I be wrestling by March? Can I be wrestling by April? I really can't be thinking like that. I'll be wrestling when I'm wrestling. I can't really think of that any other way at the moment. I've got to think of what I'm able to do right in the moment, right now. And that's how I've got to live my life until my leg is ready to go back to wrestling, really. I think it's a sensible way of coping, and I'm going to stick with that. At State of Origin, I got the chance to chat to Adam Banks. Adam's had a number of knee injuries. I've gone to him for advice on numerous occasions now, and I wanted to get him to share some of his experiences.
So I've done 3, one on my right, 2 on my left, over the course of 6-7 years now. One was pro wrestling, 2 have been AFL related. The surgeries on my left have been a little bit more extensive than just ACL, but it's certainly not been easy. It's always been, I reckon, more of a mental strain than it is a physical strain, just knowing that it's a year-long thing, at least, and that every time you take 2 steps forward, you seem to take a very quick step back. I think the biggest thing that I've learned is to listen to your body. There are some days when you feel stronger and more stable on your knee than you actually are, and it's always worthwhile to do your rehab to your fullest, even if you're not feeling 100%. But if you find, well, I've found in personal experience, if it's not feeling great, even though initially it might have felt really good, it's definitely best to listen to your body and not push it too far, and maybe push it beyond what your capabilities are, even though in your brain you want to go further. I found trying to seek good advice from physios has certainly taken time, so reading between the lines of what they have to say and then figuring out what's best for you is always tough, but once you find someone that can help you, it can be really, really helpful with your recovery. What else? We've obviously spoken about the troubles of sleeping. I don't know that many people realise how difficult it is to actually sleep when you've got a lower limb injury. I certainly lost a lot of hours sleep. As rough as it sounds to say, your normal bathroom duties are always tougher, showering is tougher. But yeah, I feel that For something that's so common these days, it doesn't really make it any easier, but the cool part is there's so many people out there that can help you, and I guess from my experiences, the biggest thing that I want to do is try and help people like you, so you don't have to take the long road home like I did, and try and get you the quickest way to recovery as we can.
Thanks, man.
No worries. Good luck.
Thank you.
Keep going with your rehab.
This looks like possibly the laziest exercise in history.
Yeah, honestly though, it really does work. You can feel it.
Yeah?
It's gravity doing the work for you.
Nate is giving gravity a helping hand.
Sorry.
Just giving gravity a helping hand now, are you?
Yeah, no, I am, yeah. I rehab hard every day. I've got a lot of exercises I'm doing now, but what is the most frustrating thing out of everything is I feel like I'm still exactly where I was when I last recorded myself in straightening my leg. It still does not look any straighter, no matter how hard I try to improve it. And that to me is the major thing that's holding me back here, because if my leg doesn't go perfectly straight, I don't have a gait. If I don't have a gait, it means it's going to have me struggle to walk. I'm sure I'll walk with a limp for a period of time, but I'm still not to the point where I'm walking around my house. I still need my crutches, and I thought I was losing them 5 weeks ago. I'm following everything my physio's saying. Yet, I think, in honesty, I'm just going to land myself back on the operating table, because I don't believe in the next 4 weeks my leg's going to be straight like the doctor wants it. So I'm probably going to have to go under again for them to jam my leg straight. So I'm probably going to be in immense agony when they do that.